Today we are on lesson 3.7 and it starts on page 155. We're going to model and count 9. And our essential question of the day is, how can you show and count 9 objects? So we are going to start by modeling 8 objects. So get your counters and put 8 on your page. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, show one more. Make it yellow to show that there's one more that's different. And now how many are there? We had 8. Putting one more down makes it 9. Good. Now we're going to draw our counters. 1, 2, 3,
Good morning,
4,
students. Welcome to this Sunshine Day, Tuesday, October 13th.
6,
Today is French pizza,
7,
French bread pizza, cheese
8,
pizza,
and one more makes 9. Let's let Mrs. Poole finish the announcements.
There is a change in the menu tomorrow. We are not having macaroni and cheese. Tomorrow is Bosco's with pizza sauce. Let's get this great day started with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you could please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks, everyone. Hope it's a terrific Tuesday.
All right. Thank you. So we had that last one we added. So let's quick count these again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we put one more there to make 9, because that's the number we are working with today. Then flip it to the next page. And we're going to place the counters just like they have them shown up top. They started with yellow today. They're trying to trick us. So just place your counters there. Okay, so how many counters do we have? We have our 5 up here. We know there's 5 because it filled up a whole 5 frame. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and trace the number 9. Make a circle, then a line. That's the way to make a 9. And in the yellow sun here for number 2, it says how many more than 5 is 9? So how many more than 5? Here's the more we added, because we have 5 and they're asking us how many more did we have to give it to make 9. So we have 5 that are yellow, and how many reds do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 goes right here because 4 is the more that we added. Now place your counters in the 10 frame to model the number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that. Our whole 10 frame is almost filled up. Good. You can clear your counters and flip to the next page. Now we get to trace our number 9 up here. Make a circle, then a line. If your 9 looks like this, that is a 9 too. That's okay. On our math pages, they have the line slanted a little bit. Either is fine with me. And so we're going to start up here and use our counters to model different ways to make 9. So let's start with yellow, because yellow is first now on this page. So we have to match it down here because it says blank yellow and blank red. So our yellow has to start first. Let's do 2 to start. 2 yellows. And then 3. Do you see what I did there? Just because it's our first red, we don't start over when we count. This is going to be a skill that we're going to really need to get good at this year. And so let's practice it, okay? So we have 1, 2. And I need to add some more to get to 9. But when I start over, I need to keep counting on. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many yellows do we have? 2. And how many reds do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, let's flip one of these over here. Could I flip this one down here? I hope you're saying, no way, Miss Maja. No way, because the yellows have to stick together and the reds have to stick together. We can't break them up. They like to be with their buddies. So we have to flip that one if we need to flip one. So how many yellows do we have now? Around the tree, around the tree. That's the way to make a 3. And then how many reds? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 reds. So our next job, we're going to flip another one. And we now have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows. 4 yellows and how many reds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 yellows and 7 reds make 9. 3 yellows and 6 reds make 9. 4 yellows and 5 reds make 9. Let's see, without counting up top, if you can figure out what goes down here. Remember our pattern, if we keep going like this and we flip one by one, we'll have a pattern of just going, counting up and counting backwards, or counting forward and counting backwards. So 2, 3, 4, 5. And now counting backwards, 7, 6, 5, 4. So write all those numbers, and when you're ready, move on to the next page. Mr. Lopez is making displays using sets of 9 flags. Count the flags in each set. Which sets show 9 flags? So you're going to count and circle which ones have groups of 9. And then down here for number 6, draw to show what you know about the number 9. So you're going to draw 9 anythings. 9 smiley faces, 9 turtles, whatever you'd like. 9 somethings. And then on your homework page, just like we did before, you're going to use your counters to try to find different ways to make 9. So if you wanted to keep going with the pattern, you could start off with what we ended with down here and keep going. And I would suggest you start with yellow on this side if you're going to do the pattern. That way it will match. You can just keep going down. On the back side, this is the page you're going to send me a picture of. You're going to trace the number and how many more counters would you place in the 10 frame to model a way to make 9. So you're not adding 9. You're not going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many more would you have to give this 10 frame to make it 9? There's already 6 there. So in the next one, you're going to Count and tell how many are in each set. So count the cats, write it, count the dolphins, write it, and then you're going to compare the two sets and circle the number that's greater. Count and tell how many. Count and write how many. And send me a picture of this one, please.